Alright you guys, so this thing is back once again. Guys are probably laughing at me, wondering why I parked it in a field. And that's because my driveway is kind of, I'll show you guys. I can get it in the driveway. It's just that, I don't know if you can see up there, but that's my driveway right there. And it likes to go down in the ditch a little bit, but I'll give you a little rundown here. Walk down the side here. What we're looking at. A little nice exhaust shot there. We're gonna go for a little drive. 26 foot. Kind of like the one I had last time. This one's got a different transmission. This one's got a Allison instead of a Eaton. The last truck had an Eaton in it, and that one shifted just awful. Take a look at my thing here, make sure you guys are seeing a good view, which I hope you guys are. Yeah, this truck, it's got the Allison 2000 series, which is a way better transmission than the Eaton Automan. That thing was just a piece of junk. Trying to set you guys up here to be a little level. Should be good, I think. Yeah. Alright, buckle up for safety here. We'll get going. Like before, and this is hydro. Not sure why, but it is. And it is like 107 today. Out here, it's kind of a blind turn, I can't see. There we go. Ooh, getting rocky there. This truck rides a lot nicer. Well, it's got a lot stronger brakes, and the transmission shifts 10 times better than the other truck I had. It did charge me an awful lot more. Wasn't very cool, but that's whatever. Trying to think which way I want to go. I think I'll go this way. This is a 215 horsepower max force DT. I don't know why I always end up with the older trucks, but I do. I mean, it's 2014, it does okay. It does, tops out at about 72, 73. I had it on the highway today. And that's about all you're going to get out of it, 72. It's governed, so it's not going to go any faster than what it's allowed. Kind of hard to describe the driving experience in this thing if you've never driven one. It's just like my foot to the floor is right now. My foot is to the floor right now, and the truck is just happy sitting at 45 and not accelerating. It's just like you can't be any quick with it. If you want it to go faster and hit it to the floor, it's not going to go faster. I guess it doesn't kick down is what I'm trying to say, like most transmissions do. It does have cruise control, and looks like they've recently replaced the cruise buttons. Because the old truck had more miles, less miles on it, and all the print was worn off them. Yeah, this Allison in this truck makes a complete difference in the thing. The Eaton, this truck's already slow enough, but the Eaton made it just 10 times slower. It would not go at all. And obviously these trucks don't fit on any of the roads that I live around like this, so you sort of gotta hog the road if you don't, you know, if nobody's coming. You sort of just gotta take up the bulk of it, ride the lines on both sides like that. See it coming at curves, you gotta almost take it into the grass because you're wider than the road is. This is foot to the floor. Still foot to the floor. It just does what it wants to. Let's just see over there. You can see I'm pretty much almost on the grass on that side, and I'm touching the line on this side. Got like some god-awful shudder when it hits a certain speed. I don't know what it is. It feels like it doesn't have front axles, but if it did, it feels like your front axles are bad. That's my easiest way of explaining it. probably not gonna let me. You can see this truck got little smoker windows and fierce smoker. The air is just wonderful in here. It works good. Radio's pretty good. What you can expect from a rental truck. I mean, I've heard worse. Mirrors are good. Really, I don't use the top mirror. The bottom mirror is really what I use. I can see the little creek going over. I like the Freightliners much better myself, but apparently these trucks come with Cummins now. This being the DT, it's kind of really dated. It's a 2014. I would think they would have had the Cummins ordered by then, but apparently not. The other truck I had was a 2011. I think after that year they switched to these Allisons, which drive much better acceleration especially, and they idle forward, which is something the other truck did not do. I'm gonna sort of have to straddle the road here to avoid these branches. This is a hard turn. There we go. Now I get a juicer. This is put to the floor. I don't know if I went 55 on my other video, but there would be no way that other truck would have gotten to 55 this quick. I don't know what kind of brakes the other truck had, but these have been serviced recently or something that they work a lot better. radiators on these Internationals, I think, are a lot bigger than their Freightliner counterparts. So the engine fan doesn't really turn on these things too often. Turbo action going on. Just trying to get some engine fan action for you. So I can heat it up real quick here. Might be the trick. I don't know that. If you're curious as what to like driving this thing, you know, if you're about to rent one or whatnot, it's not terrible. It's more just the sheer size of everything is kind of. I mean, the steering wheel is like double or triple the size of a normal steering wheel. That's something you really don't expect. Hydraulic brakes, they're okay in this truck. Maybe sitting in here will heat our truck up a little bit, get it warm enough to get some engine noise from it. But I mean, this is the same chassis they put ambulances on, school buses on, all that stuff. No different. I mean, but it's not an uncomfortable truck, even though it is a bench seat. A third person probably isn't really realistic. Maybe if you're tall it would be, if you can scoot the seat back a little bit, but you're not going to be, like, lengthwise you can get 3 people in here, but there's like, this is in the way, the parking brake, the shifter's in the way, so it would be kind of tight. Low speeds, this thing is clearly geared for low speed, I guess I should say. city driving here. I mean, the truck follows itself fine, so, you know, straightaways like this, you really don't have to keep track of which way you're looking and that kind of stuff. Not really an issue. Can't really see the gauges. It doesn't like tilt at all. As you can see, this one keeps up with traffic pretty well. You're pretty much constantly on it the whole time, but yeah, that's okay. That acceleration was foot to the floor. So, I mean, you're not going to get anywhere quick. Acceleration wise, especially if you're accelerating at speeds that you're already going pretty fast. Alright guys, so I'm back with you here. I hit a curb. That turn I made back there is way too small, and I just sounded like a big jolt, so I went back there to check. It's all good, as I figured. For some reason, because this is a leaf spring suspension, it just shakes the living daylights out of it when you hit something. See that? That's just coming off a ramp. that's going to change my plans. Just the littlest of jolt throw you off your seat here. These are just speed bumps. I'm guessing the air ride ones do a little better than that. This is going to be a little bumpy. back where we were earlier, but I'm gonna go left now. Alright guys, I'm ending it there, I think. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video or watched a lot of it. But thanks for watching. Alright you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to back up here. Trust me, it's not as easy as it looks. I could keep going, but I sort of want to be straight in there. So this truck idles, the other truck didn't idle. There we go. You can see it sort of sounds like it's knocking on 3 cylinders, or misfires on 3 cylinders. There you go. Parked it right in here off the road. It's not that bad. What I try to do is I sort of know the distance between the two objects. I try to use a reference, so I know that post is there, and I know those trees come out so much. So if I'm like, I don't know, 6 foot from the post, I already know how much room I have left over here. You don't want to blindside it and just guess. But I know I have only so much distance this way after that post. Really, I could have gone in here, really would have made a difference, but if you're, in close city driving and whatnot, you never want to blindside. It's okay to get out and check. I already know this area is good. I just have to put it in here, And getting that angle might take a couple times just to get it right. But usually I like to cut it a little early and just make sure I don't hit this side, that post pretty much. And I'll know I'm good over here because I know the truck will fit in this gap. But alright, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe.